nerds, and welcome to today's video. Today we are tackling all the neutral endings that are available for If Underfell by the darkpetal16. We're going to start with the very first one, that being the neutral ending for Gaster's romance route. Now, to get this, all I did was do everything I normally do, get all the items you need, but I skipped over hugging Tori. And also, top tip, never flirt with anyone when you're going after Gaster, because he is the super jealous type. He does not do well with sharing. He can tolerate sharing with his siblings, but that's about it. So, that being said, we have saved him from the void, the barrier has come down, and we are currently right now standing behind the castle, and we're about to probably get rudely interrupted by Asgore, because it's Asgore, he tends to just be flat out rude. So let's see what happens, shall we? You hear a tut-tut noise from Wingedings as he lifts his head away from you to look at the owner of the voice. You also turn your head. It's another goat monster. He's massive in stature with grey fur, a black beard and dark armour that glints golden in the light. His red cape flutters behind him as he strides closer to you two. On his head is a three-spiked golden crown. "Hello, King Asgore," Wingedings says flatly. The king stares at the two of you for a moment. He dryly asks, "Should I have come at a later time?" Wingedings immediately says, "Yes." At the same time, you try to squeak out a no. King Asgore scoffs. "Now I understand why the human's been so confidently travelling through Underfell, and how it managed to dissuade my royal guards." Excuse you? First of all, I am not an it, I'm a her. And second of all, I didn't go around flirting with your freaking guards. Hello, I am trying to deal with the one monster, one of two monsters, who get extremely jealous and don't like you flirting with others. So, excuse you? Hold your tongue and stop spreading lies. Oh, Wingedings cocks his head. Managing to deduce my top royal scientist explains it all. You must have Wingedings lets out a loud ha! I came in much later, your majesty. King Asgore raises a brow at that. Then you've no reason to be so attached. Return to my side, Gaster. We can restore the barrier by the end of the day. Wingedings rubs his right hand up and down your back. And give up her soul? I think not. Wingedings smiles coldly. "Come now, your majesty. You're a smart monster. I'm vastly smarter monster. We both know where this is going. Do we really need to drag out the pleasantries?" "You've always been stupidly stubborn. When something catches your attention," says Asgore with a shake of his head. "A pity it now leads to your dusting." What is up with him constantly threatening people who just don't do what he wants? You say no to him, he throws a tantrum and he gets out his trident. You say you don't want to give him something, he gets angry and then he starts to dust you. What can I say? That's what he does. I can just imagine what being at home with him must have been like. No wonder Tori wanted to distance herself with him. It must have been absolutely terrible when they got into arguments. Stubborn ass goat. Anyway. "Attention feels too small for words," says Wingedings. "Do you honestly believe I'd fight you over something as meaningless as a passing fancy? Then what would you call this?" The king gestures to you. "Isn't it clear? There's only one thing worth the fight. We both know I don't care one way or another if monsters stay underground or go to the surface. Make peace with humanity or go to war with humanity. It doesn't matter to me. All of it pales in comparison to my work." Asgore's yellow eyes narrow into slits. "You cannot possibly mean to imply you in the progress," Wingedings says. Cynically, he waves his left hand in a dismissive manner. "She is still young, you know, but her soul speaks for herself." "You clear your throat." "Apologies, my dear," says Wingedings. "Your majesty, do you mind?" Asgore snorts derisively. "This I have to hear." Wingedings moves his hand to your hip. He turns you to face him fully. He says, "Because you are you, and I am me. You were able to find me in the void. For 20 years, no one else has been able to achieve this. Yet you did. By accident, no less. Can you guess why?" You shake your head. Wingedings smiles at you. "My dear, do you know what a soulmate is? You do. You even read about the monster's perspective on soulmates in the lab. You happily nod. Good. Are you familiar with the term soul acceptance? Yes, you read about that. It's a test between two souls to check for compatibility as soulmates. You could find me. You were drawn to me, and I, you, because our souls have been perfectly compatible, he explains. Wait, your heart starts to pound. Does that mean, is he implying you were made for each other, pretty much? You and Wingerdings could be soulmates? Yes, he says, and that is something worth fighting for. Wow, you think you feel dizzy. But wait, you don't want him to fight. You don't want anyone to fight. There's no need to. Then fight and die. What? Wait, hold on. Wait, Asgore actually fights Wingerdings? What is this? What is this? Wait, what? What? What is happening? Why is he fighting him? Wait, they actually fight? What? What is happening? They fight? Oh, is it because I didn't hug Tori? Because Tori doesn't step in. Oh, shit. Oh, no. King Asgore summons a red trident. Do stand behind me, my dear, says Wingerdings as he releases you. He steps in front of you. What? No! Don't fight. I mean, totally kick his ass, but technically I don't want you to fight because, you know, that goes against the whole entire thing, right? We don't want him technically to fight because fighting is bad, but kicking Asgore's ass is a good thing, though. But I'm not supposed to say that. Fighting is bad. Even kicking Asgore where it hurts is bad. Kick him where it hurts! I shouldn't say that, though. Don't worry, says Wingerdings. I only need to stall for time. What? Wait, stall for what? What are you stalling for? What is he waiting for? What? What? Is it... No, because the other monsters come with Tori. Is it Ezreal? Is he stalling for Ezreal? But how would he know about Ezreal coming? Is it Ezreal? What is he stalling for? What's happening? King Asgore shoots forward with a movement you can never hope to match. Oh, shit. Yet it doesn't faze Wingerdings. A wave of blackness erupts from the ground between Asgore and Wingerdings, stopping the king in his tracks. From the blackness, huge spiked red bones shoot out to try and impale Asgore. Oh my god, he's trying to kill him. The king of monsters deflects each attack, but the assault is unrelenting. Go, Wingerdings, go! Go, my darling, beat him up! Levitating dragon skull heads. Oh, those look a lot like the laser things that Sans used to kill you. Materializing around Wingerdings. They're huge inside with red lights building inside of them. Oh my god, this sounds epic. The wall of darkness vanishes as the laser beams launch at Asgore instead. Oh my god. Asgore slams his trident into the ground and a cyclone of fire blocks the attack. Oh, coos Wingerdings, his voice filled with mockery. What a waste of a garden. The fire has destroyed the foliage around. Many trees and flowers were set ablaze. You were surprised that you do not feel the heat. You look down and notice a thin layer of magic is placed over you. It reminds you of the magic that enveloped you in the void. Wingerdings is protecting you with his magic. I'll be sure to use your dust as fertilizer in the new one, snaps the king. You raise your voice to say that neither of them need to do this. Keep your mate quiet. Mind your manners. Wingerdings fires several more laser beams at the king. King Asgore jumps above them, barely dodging them this time. They singe his cape. That is enough. Oh my god, is it Ezreal? I won't let you hurt Twinkle. It is a new voice, yet one you think you know. Asgore drops his weapon, clearly astonishment on his face. Ezreal? Asgore whispers. Ezreal? It is then that you notice Alphys trailing behind him. Good stalling done, says Wingerdings. But how did he... Well, how did he know that? How did he know? How... He was in the void this whole time. He couldn't have known. How did he know? Wait, is it because he was attached to us? That way he knew? It must have been from my memories, but that is impressive. How did he know? Oh, my goodness. This was getting very hectic. I need a drink. My goodness. Oh, my God. That was epic. I hope the rest of the neutrals are this epic. Oh, my God. Ezreal moves to stand beside you and he winks. Howdy, Twinkle. Howdy? Flowey? Ezreal smiles. Yes, Alphys was able to restore me. He taps his chest. She siphoned off... He pauses. Well, The how doesn't matter. I'm me, and I should stay as me for a long time. How wonderful. Ezreal, my son, is that truly you? Asgore steps forward, the king looking uncertainly. It is, he says. I see you still haven't trimmed that awful beard of yours. Asgore's eyes widen, and he suddenly grins and strides forward. My boy, my son. Oh, forget about the fact I was just fighting Wingerdings. Oh, my baby boy has returned to me. Father, you're creeping me out. Ezreal glares at his father. You hurt my friend. I didn't know. It doesn't matter if you didn't know. That's not how you treat anyone. You don't just hurt me. If not for Wingerdings protecting me, you attacked me. And how could you? You threw this world into madness for your own selfish reasons because you couldn't be happy. No one else could be, Ezreal snaps. You blamed my death against all of humanity and dragged everyone down with you. You weren't fit to be king. You weren't fit to be anything but in an asylum. Ooh, say it as it is, my boy. Say it as it is. Asgore flinches. Ezreal, I mother that for a reason. You never even went after her. I respected her. No. Don't try that bullshit. You didn't chase her down because you felt miserable. You wanted to stay miserable, and you wanted everyone around you to feel just as miserable. Congratulations. You succeeded. But no more. This ends now. Fire flares to life around Ezreal's paws. He sternly says, our war against humanity has long since concluded, and it's time we move forward. Asgore stares duly at the fire around Ezreal's hands. You would attack me? In this world, it's kill or be killed. Isn't that what you wanted? Isn't that what you demanded? Ezreal raises his chin. Kill me if you can, father. Ooh, you tell him straight, my boy. Asgore falls silent. I cannot kill you, my son. I would sooner see myself turn to dust than lose you ever again, he says quietly. I will retract my statement. He closes his eyes. Yay! Good, says Ezreal. He looked over where the barrier used to be. Then do your duty as king. Tell the others. Then we're leaving. All of us. Asgore smiles at his son. Very well, my dear boy. Wingerdings returns to your side and places a hand on your hips. He smiles at you. Ready to see the sunlight again, my dear? Oh, absolutely. Then let's go, he says. You and Wingerdings leave. Neutral ending. Wingerdings' route. You died 177 times. Is this the ending you wanted? Oh my gosh. This was hectic as can be. Oh my god. I love this. This was amazing for a neutral ending. Are the others like this? Oh god, this one was so intense. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's to literally go through all the routes and see if they are as epic as this. Well then, I'll see you guys in the next neutral ending. Oh my gosh. Humanity is no longer a threat to the kingdom. So you claim, says Asgore. Your words are pretty human, but that's all they are. Do not waste your breath. Leave before I change my mind. Fine, I'm just gonna leave like that, really. Good, he says. Go back out these doors and take the left hallway. You do, apparently trusting this monster's words. As you walk down the hallway, you admire the paintings. All of them were hand-painted and depict pretty environments. They range from mountains to oceans to the night sky, and you wondered who painted them. There are candlesticks in the walls. A crimson flame flickers to life as you walk past them. They must be the magical equivalents to autolights. How neat. This hallway, you are pleased to note, is not covered in dust, grime, and cobwebs. At the end of the hallway is a door. You push it open and are instantly pleasantly surprised to find a magical garden. Beautiful yellow, white, and orange flowers blossom around a brick path. There are tall trees with golden leaves and orange-colored rose bushes. There are lampposts with yellow-tinted magical crystals, their lights mimicking that of the sun. Although it is without warmth, you follow the path. You take the time to stop and smell the flowers. You like to laying these flowers with Sam's one day. The path winds around the castle and is built further into the cave, and then you see something strange. At the back of the castle there's a large opening in the cave. Noise hums all around you as you approach it. When you're close enough to get a proper look, you see a wall of white. Oh, it's the barrier. This is it. You made it. Joy surges through you. You cannot stop your grin as you pick up your pace. You did it. You made it all the way out. You can leave. More than that, you can tell the other humans about Underfell. They can send ambassadors, diplomats, proper professionals with know-how to help convince the monsters. Perhaps the wizards could even destroy the berry themselves. Wow. I don't think Asgard's going to appreciate that. All the monsters could be free. You could see the sunrise with Sans. No more death, no more despair, no more loneliness. What are you talking about? We're literally freaking leaving Sans. This was it. You run through the barrier thinking of Sans. Why would you do that if you had a scene in Judgment Hall just prior him telling you not to go face Asgore? He literally tells you in this neutral route to not go face Asgore and to wait for him. And we're just going to be the dumbass who run through the barrier. Really? He's your last thought as you cross. Your body passes through something unseen and oddly tingling. A brush of vibrating energy. It's like running through a blanket of electrified mist. It's a strange sensation that sticks out to you. Oh yeah, what about the second enchantment? What does it do? Once you're through the berry, you suck in the fresh air and look around. It looks like you're quite high up the mountain. The sky is dark, but not terribly so. You figure it's nearly dawn. You smile to yourself. That's good. The extra light will make it easier to go down the mountain. And oh, look at that. You've spotted a little path. How nice. You start to climb down the path, skipping your step. You can't wait to find someone. You can't wait to return and see Sans again. You have to actively refrain yourself from sprinting down the mountain. It wouldn't do to break a bone after all. Still, you're brimming with excitement. You want the trip back to be over already. You want to be back in the city and you dazedly walk down the mountain, your mind foggy. Ah, shit. Oh no! The second enchantment, does it affect your mind? You don't even realize you made it to the bottom until your feet touch the flat land and the sun is over the horizon. Gosh, were you really out all night? You check your phone to see the time. Weird, it's dead. Normally so good at keeping it charged. Oh well. You yawn and stretch your arms. You feel really tired. That makes sense though. You were all night exploring the mountain. Oh my gosh. The second enchantment removes the memories. So if anyone escapes, they can't say about what's going on. Who put that there? Was it freaking Asgore? Who put that second enchantment? Because Gaster knows about the second enchantment because he warns you about it. Oh, dodgy goat. Ass. Although you don't remember why, that's okay. You don't need to. So long as you have you'll be okay. Won't you? What? No, Sans hopes you enjoy the sunrise. What BS? The neutral route sucks. Do you? Neutral route ending. Sans is out. Knew you'd leave. Everyone does. Oh. Why'd you have to be like everyone else? Oh, Sans. I'm not though. I technically didn't. The only thing I skipped over doing this time around to get the neutral route for this was not hugging Tori. So remember, the simple things do make a big difference in this. I went on the full romance route and the only thing I forgot was to hug Tori. Oh gosh, that is such BS though. So it doesn't matter. You just, whoop, out you go. And you just instantly forget all about him. Really? Oh man, that sucks. Well, that was Sans' neutral ending, so let's go for the next one. Okay, now for Flowey's neutral ending. You follow the path, you take the time to stop and smell the flowers. You'd like to visit this place with Flowey one day. The path winds around the castle and built further into the cave. And then you see something strange. At the back of the castle is a large opening in the cave. Noise hums all around you as you approach it. When you're close enough to get a proper look, you see that wretched barrier. There it is! You made it! Joy surges through you and can't stop the grin as you pick up your pace. You did it! You made it all the way out. You are excited to leave. So more than that, you can tell the other humans about Underfell. You can send ambassadors, diplomats, proper professionals with the know-how to help and convince the monsters. Perhaps wizards can even destroy the berry themselves. All the monsters would be free. You could take Flowey to see the stars. No more death, no more despair, no more loneliness. That was it. You run through the barrier thinking of Flowey. He's your last thought as you cross. Yay. So in other words, what is this? So again, we forget something. So what is our message by Flowey? He hopes you are happy. Okay. What is the words from Flowey? What's gonna like break my freaking heart? Ezreal's right. Well, technically, he's still okay. What was the harsh word? You promise. Oh God. I miss you. Oh my God, Flowey. What's the point of getting better if you're not here? Oh. Oh, that's like a knife in the heart, that is. That is so bad. Oh, bless. Okay, so let's have a look at the others' neutral ending. It seems to be they've all got the same ending, just with different, like, how they react is different. So, Flowey's one freaking hurts like a knife in the heart. Ah! Let's go for another one. Welcome to Papyrus's neutral ending. You follow the path. You take the time to stop and smell the flowers. You like to make a flower camp for Papyrus with these flowers one day. The path winds around the castle and is built further into the cave, and then you see something strange. At the back of the castle, there's a large opening cave. The noise hums over as you approach the barrier. All the monsters could be free. You could take Papyrus to your favorite restaurant. No more deaths, no more despair, no more loneliness. This was it. You run through the freaking barrier, and much like every other goddamn time, you forget something. So what is Papyrus's message? Papyrus hopes you are happy. Is it? You were safe. Oh, you were safe now. Oh, yeah, because he wanted you so badly to leave. What is his message? This is for the best. Oh, my God. You are safe now. This is all that matters. Oh, you sweet. Oh, wait, there's a dot. He's not happy. Even though you're safe, like, he's going to live with that. The fact that he loves someone and he has to be so far apart from them. They're from two different worlds that they can't be together. Forbidden love. Poor Papyrus. Sounds you better be taking good care of Poppy in the end of this, I swear. Oh gosh, I hate the neutral ending so far. Oh God, poor Papyrus. I mean, this is what happens if I follow his advice and I leave. He becomes sad. Okay, let's go to somebody else's neutral ending. Getting the friendship road ending, I'm pretty sure, because this doesn't mention anyone. So it says, joy surges you cannot stop your grin as you pick up your space. You did it. You made it all the way out. You can leave. More than that, you can tell the other monsters about Underfell. You can send ambassadors, diplomats, proper professionals that know how to help convince the monsters, or probably die trying and then add to the arsenal of souls. Perhaps the wizard would even destroy the bear themselves. All the monsters could be free. No more deaths, no more despair, no more loneliness. That was it. You run through the barrier thinking of everyone you've met all along the way. Now, of course, we forget everyone because the second enchantment. Is this the ending you wanted? Neutral ending, friendship route. It's like no extra like dialogue, nothing from like mama, nothing from anyone. Oh, we don't get anything for this. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, fair enough. I can't really wrap much to that, only that this is the ending you deserve. This is what you get for not going all the way with helping everybody. Emptiness and loneliness. So don't do this ending, guys. This one is just bad. On to the next neutral ending. Hello, my little stars. So we are going to go after the Judgment Hall ending. Now, I want to include this other, scene as well, because I never included in any of the other playthroughs, which is what happens when you choose to trust Tori. Oh no, Flowey moans as you agree to follow Tori. We're so dead. Tori smiles at you, although you can't shake the feeling there's something off with her gaze. She motions for you to follow her, and you do. You head back up the stairs and she guides you to a quaint little kitchen. You watch as she brews some tea. She places sugar and milk on the table for you to use. She pours you a cup and then one for herself. You must have questions, she asks. Run while you can, Fly whispers. I see the key on a belt, grab it and run. You decide to do just that. You a sip of tea, waiting for Tori to sit down. Your whole body is tense, wired with adrenaline at what you're about to do. You curl your toes in anticipation. The moment she settles down, you flip the table over. Eee! It startles her, and while she's struggling to get free from the table, you bend over and grab the key from her belt, and you sprint out of the room and jump over the railing and land on the step, run to the edge of the stairs. Quickly run to the edge of the stairs. You almost made it down the second step when you notice a giant fireball thrown right at your head. It hits your face, instantly melting your flesh. Lava hot pain sears through you and your will explodes into crimson. You have died. Please don't run away, human, says Tori. You're filled with determination. So again, we're going to choose to trust Tori. Only this time, we're going to quickly run to the edge of the stairs, then immediately duck in anticipation of the fireball. Your heart is pounding, your hands are shaking, you're struggling to unlock the door fast enough. Stop! She shrieks at you, but you are too quick. The door is unlocked, and you fling it open just as fireballs hit your entire body and you instantly turn to ash. You have died. What is this? Okay, so it's just saying how many times you died. Please don't run away, human. Okay, so again, Mama pleads us not to run away, but of course we've got to do just that. You know how this goes, but you are better prepared. You will survive this time. You jump over the railing to land on the step, and then immediately duck into anticipating with the fireball. Down the steps you run, you sprint as fast as you can down the hall. Your heart is pounding, your hands aren't as shaky as last time, so it's much easier to unlock the door. You already have it open by the time Tori shrieks, "Stop!" You are past the door and slam it shut before the fireball ever reaches you. You do not stop. You keep on running. You hear the door being blown open behind you, and you do not pause for even a second. You run and run and run until you reach the end of the tunnel. There's another door. This one is also locked. You are out of breath. You tell her you don't want to fight. She hiccups something between a laugh and a sob. I do not either. You do not understand, human. What awaits you up there is a fate worse than death. If your soul is strong enough to linger, they will take it. They will inflict unimaginable pain on you. There is no way out of Underfell. You are destined to die. You will not die. You are filled with determination. You soothingly reassure her that you will not die. Her eyes are watery. I want to believe you. She folds her cold hands together. She searches your face. After several moments of tense silence, she gives you a wobbly smile. You're very strong. So very strong than I am. So perhaps you will be okay. Okay, human, I will unlock the door for you. She moves slowly, pulling out a hidden key from her sleeve. You move aside to let her open the door. Go ahead, she whispers. Good luck, human. You tell her you don't need luck. You have you. She smiles at you. Then do your best to not get killed, okay? You tell her okay. Before you go, you give Tori a hug. She trembles in your arms. There's only a split second of hesitation, then she returns your hug just as fiercely. Oh, she says, her voice wobbly. Oh, it's been so long. Oh, thank you, human. You squeeze her tight. I do not want to let you go now, but I know. She swallows loudly. Please take care, human. I cannot bear the thought of your soul being trapped in agony. You offer a kind smile. What is your name? You tell her your name. Tori smiles at you. Twinkle, I will remember you. Thank you, Twinkle, and you leave the ruins. That was so cute. Mama Tori, choosing this method instead of like battling Mama Tori, I chose to run from her. And it was so much sweeter and cuter there with her because she's so much more vulnerable when she's faced these types of situations. Poor Mama Tori. I love her to pieces. Anyway, let's continue on and find that ending. Hello my little stars and welcome to the final neutral ending. This one is called the Judgment Hall. So, we've arrived at the core and all we did was ignore the children, which we just skip over the lab as well. So we got a new interaction by here. You were told the world was kill be killed. You don't believe that's necessary. Flowey says to you, I know a way to avoid the other monsters. There are a lot of royal guards here, so see that building on your right? You nod. Go behind it. There's a narrow gap that will take you to the back streets. The guards don't normally go there because it's too small for them. You follow Flowey's orders. The gap is a tight squeeze and the street behind is so narrow it makes you claustrophobic. Still you press on. Up ahead will be an elevator. Flowey rests his head on your shoulder, and I'll have to say goodbye to you there. This surprises you. Oh my god, he's just leaving me? He's letting me get killed by Sans. What the hell? The elevator takes you to the castle. The elevator will take you to the castle, he says. I hate that and I can't stand to be there, but it's okay. There are no royal guards there, only King Asgore. You can fight him as long as you stay out of the throne room. The barrier to go home is at the back of the castle. You understand and you spot the elevator. You pull off your backpack and offer Flowey a chance to leave. Flowey hops out of it and he gives you a small smile. It was nice to meet you, Twinkle. You feel the same. Goodbye. Yes, goodbye. It's time to leave the city. This is what we're waiting for, the goodbye sequence. Oh god, is Sans going to freaking kill me? Oh jeez, I'm going to get murdered. When you step off, you enter a long corridor filled with golden lights. There's stone pillars of creamy gold with chiseled designs lining up the corridor. The tile floor is mosaic with a beautiful swirling motif. All on the walls are windows that filter in a golden light and reminds you of the golden hour on the surface, with how softly warm it is. It has a tall ceiling, tall enough that with each step you take, it makes an echo. What a pretty place. And it looks like you're not alone. You see Sans. He looks at you. He has a sharp-toothed grin on his face, but you don't see any warmth to it. His scarlet eyes are burning as they meet your violet eyes. Oh dear. And again, like I said, this one is called Judgement, so I think we actually die in here. Your face scrunches up as you really eye the skeleton. Sans has already killed you before. You wonder if he'll do it again. You greet Sans. You know, the surface can't be any better than here. I've seen the humans that come in here before. Their souls told a tale. Sans puts his red-gloved hand in his pocket. Humans kill, children die. You're either born with power to survive, or you're born to be consumed by others. You frowned. The surface is not perfect, but it's not a kill-be-kill world like Underfell. Sans looks up the ceiling. Hey, buddy. Knock, knock. Who's there? You only see a glint of yellow in his right eye when you're suddenly impaled through the head. You have died, not you. Here comes Sans. You step off the elevator, resigned to the encounter. You had a feeling it was coming since you killed in Snowden. You'd hoped it would be avoided. Well, here you are. See, I knew it was funny you didn't take my hand, says Sans. You're one of those special humans, huh? The real special kind, not just a visible soul on the stage. Damn, Sans sighs. You're not gonna make this easy on me, are you, pal? He knows. How much does he know? His golden toothy glints in the warm light as he smiles. You ain't the first one and you won't be the last human with a soul strong enough to hang on after death. Till Sans tilts his head. He stretched out his arms wide. Over 100 humans have come to Underfell. Not one has made it out alive, despite their specialness. Can you guess why? You shake your head. But pirates has captured 20 humans and killed 2 of them. And I killed 15. 20? 15 and captured 5. Who do you think handled the rest? Allow me to reintroduce myself, Violet Eyes. Sans gives you a mocking bow. I'm Sans Gaster of the Church. I've encountered 60 humans and I killed 60 humans. Sans straightens up with a toothy smile and it's cold. I see them come through the ruins and if they're weak enough, I let them through. Want to give Pops the chance to have fun, you know? Like any good bro. But the ones with levels, I take care of them. And the ones that we can slip through, I clean them up here in this hall, my hall. He puts his hand in his pocket. Sans raises his arms in a beckoning gesture. Take one more step forward and I'm going to have one hell of a time. You take a step forward. There's a tight grip around your soul without asking permission. And you are lifted off the ground. In your place, a dozen red spiky bones shoot up from the ground and you're slammed into them and you die instantaneously. You are a pincushion of agony. Thankfully, it only lasts a minute. You have died. Welcome to hell. You have died, you have died, you have died, you have died. Endure, you have died. Oh god, don't give up. Oh god, persevere. Oh god, hold on. Oh lord, please. Oh god, your soul hurts. Oh god, I'm actually giving up, am I? Something is not right. Oh Jesus, it hurts in death. Oh god. Stop, stop, stop. Oh god. You want this to end. Oh god, you call for help. But who have you helped? Hey, in my defense, me avoiding the kids, I shouldn't get technically held responsible for me choosing to ignore a bunch of children doing dumb shit. How was I to know? It just looked like they were looking over a cliff. Maybe I just didn't want to interrupt them. You know, you don't go up to every single person you see on the street. Why am I being held responsible? How was I supposed to know that if I didn't do this and that? Well, technically I do know. But considering the fact, you know, like, how are you supposed to know that if you didn't go and do a certain thing that someone would die because you chose just to ignore a bunch of people? I am not responsible. I was not actually, like, physically there when Alphys died, and I wasn't there when stuff happened with Undyne, because I went a different route. I should not be held responsible for them and their stupid decision. Technically, to be fair, Gaster is the reason Alphys dies. I am not responsible for this because I didn't even get to meet Gaster in this one. So I should not be held responsible for Gaster's mistake. But I am being held responsible. I've done nothing. No one comes. No one comes, no one comes, no one comes, no one comes, no one comes. Oh God. You feel lonely? You feel your soul? Yeah, your soul. Okay, oh God. Okay. Breaking? You feel your soul breaking? Oh yeah, because you're just continuously being broken down. Holy mo! 245 times? Holy moly, Sans! That's a lot of death! Oh my... Also, well done me for enduring 245. I complain about 170 odd. But damn! Sans, my boy, what happened? You are broken. Well, he did say he was going to break me, didn't he? You are broken, you are broken, you are broken. So, yeah, but the thing is, I could choose not to go in the elevator. I'm just saying. I technically could choose not to get in the elevator with him. And then just not go upstairs, couldn't I? Technically speaking. If I know that me going out is going to get me killed, maybe I could be smart enough to, like, you know, go back down the elevator. But Sans is like, no, he'd kill me in the elevator then, wouldn't he? Is that it? Is that the end? There's like 3 restarts here. Yeah, that's it. That was the Judgment Hall ending, where Sans just literally keeps killing you over and over and over again. He did say he would break you. And in that one, he actually does. He physically breaks you. Wow, just Flowey up and leaves you like that. I mean, from what I can tell, Flowey just didn't want to get into the hall because, like, he's not... So if Flowey is Flowey as himself, he won't go in the hall. He just doesn't feel comfortable to go in there, which is understandable. But when he becomes Ezreal, he gets the extra confidence needed to overcome that obstacle and enter it. To, like, go through it and go up to the castle, that he finally gets that confidence he needs. But wow, that is so many deaths by him. Well then, Sans, congratulations! That was the last ending. That one, well, that was something. Sans, thank you. 245. Wow. But to be fair, does anyone really ever come into the hall to save you at any point? No, because you enter there by yourself anyway. You're always alone when you go in there. Or at least it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure, because I don't think there's any ending that ever acknowledges Flowey is with you as like a small little flower though. Gosh. That ending. Well, Sans did say he was going to break my character, and he did. The only thing was my character only had one choice, which was completely reset all the way back. Otherwise, staying the endless cycle of constantly this. Wow. What a way to go. Well, that's a wrap. That's all the current endings available, and all the routes. A huge thank you to darkpetal16, whom I reached out twice about this because when I first attempted to get this ending, I kept getting the friendship route, so I had to reach out on Tumblr and ask, like, how do you get this ending? They cleared up the fact that Grilby doesn't have a neutral ending at the moment, and also told me how exactly to go about getting this one. Because when I first tried, I kept getting neutral friendship. They went ahead and fixed that for me, so thank you so much. I love this game so much. I love all the different endings. Each one like has like a different effect. This one, I'm never ever complaining about Sans killing me over 170 times again. This one was far worse. Wow, Sans, you've got a lot of patience, don't you, my man? Okay, so if indeed anything else gets added, I will cover it. Until then, that's a wrap for If Underfell. Thank you all so much for joining me for this one. And I'll see you guys in the next game. Now, we're going to, of course, be going through Mafiafell. We're also going to be going to Underswap. And now that I've completed Underfell for now, unless new stuff gets added, I will now, of course, go and cover the last parts of Dusktale. So, yeah. Did you guys have, like, a favorite, like, neutral ending? What do you guys think of Sans's, like... Wow. What do you think of the Judgment Hall ending? Never complaining about that skeleton, never again, I swear. Well, yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. I did have some other stuff I wanted to say, but I honestly completely forgot, as usual. So, bye-bye. Thanks for watching. See you next time.